The College Basketball Experience pregame show for Wednesday night, December the 18th edition on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Use that sign-up code TCESGPN to get a 50% deposit match up to $1,000. That is Underdog Fantasy, promo code TCESGPN. And we're also brought to you by Rebet, a sportsbook available in 45 states. Download the Rebet app in the App Store. Promo code SGPN for a 100% deposit match up to $100. That is Rebet, promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm, the leader in data-driven picks and props. Get your 7-day free trial today by going over to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That is the sportsgamblingpodcast.com/RITHMM today. And last but not least, we're brought to you by the SGPN College Football Challenge. Free to enter in a $1,000 grand prize. Head over to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/CFB to enter today. Welcome, everybody, into the College Basketball Experience pregame show for Wednesday night, December the 18th. Oh, buddy, we got some games. Well, we've had games going on. Sitting at 2-1 today. Hopefully, Mercyhurst can hang on here. The Graveyard just tipped off. South Carolina State. Upstate also tipping off here. Top of the hour at 6:30, we got Georgetown taking on Creighton, and we got LaSalle, Fair Dick. We got all these games going on. We'll talk about it all, and maybe we'll even talk about Nobody You getting a big win over Green Bay earlier today. But first off, I have Moneyline Mac, aka the former video coordinator for Bob Huggins and Frank Martin. Cheers, everybody, and welcome into the College Experience. And yeah, shout out to Nobody You. Let's talk about it. First up, you guys know him over from the Big 12 Experience. He is the weed-growing, green-mowing, Troy Tuning, a.k.a. the DC Messiah. Troy, what's going on, brother?
What's up? The Nobody You did pretty well, but the Old Dirty Chinese Restaurant came through pretty clutch, too.
Yes.
I'm also sorry. I got to say, Trevor and Huff, we played Sacred Heart because of an AI image that I made last night, and that could have been what made me sick because it was pretty gay, and we should have stayed away from it because of that. It looked like a cult group of guys gathered around like a giant Sacred Heart. It was not. We should have known that was a fade. I'm sorry for that. I apologize personally and take full responsibility.
No offense taken. Shout out to Albany because I had the Great Danes. Third man in the booth. You guys know him from over at Underdog Fantasy on the SGPN website. He is Cannabis Capper, a.k.a. CC. What's up, man?
Mac, it's good to be here. Nothing better than a lunch at the Chinese buffet.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe that's why I'm sick. I did that then.
That'll happen.
Too much liquor with lunch.
I knew it was bad that it was only $6.99 and inflation hadn't affected the price at that one Chinese place. So you might want to stay away.
You wanted to order the lunch special, not the butt piece special, my friend.
All right, let's well, actually, before we talk about it, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Nobody You goes to Green Bay, wins 72-70. Gottlieb has lost 8 in a row. No radio show today. I guess I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that it probably was.
No,
there before. I would imagine. It's why I said this. The hire never made any sense that he was hosting a radio show while fucking being the coach. But I don't know. Cap, what's your thoughts on the Gottlieb experience?
Okay. A couple of it. First, if that team won by 20 today, that show happens. That's first. Second, the fact that he I think the Nobody You comment, that's pretty bad. But the fact that he goes on Twitter after and tries to say that he didn't that he didn't say it. Like, bro, you quote tweeted the video of you saying it. I don't know what this guy's doing.
It's the same move as Jerry Jones saying, like, I'm not thinking about something. Like, we know nobody asked you about it. You came up, you said it right away. Like, oh, no, I definitely didn't say that. Like, nobody even mentioned it until you jumped right out in front of it. That's a little of the guilty until proven innocent right now. Like, when you have to jump in front of your own tweeted you saying it, that could be self-incriminating evidence. You don't have to do that.
Oh, without question. Yeah. I mean, honestly, bad losses happen. Anybody
second half was hilarious.
It was, yeah. Bad losses happen at every team at some point, but just for him to, one, make those comments pregame, and two, kind of act the way he acts, I think it's just making it worse for him. It's pretty clear that he's got to decide on which job he wants to keep, and my guess is it's probably not coaching basketball at this point.
Yeah, it's like I said from the beginning. It's this coaching a Division I program is not a fucking hobby. It's a job and it's your livelihood. I mean, there's more to the job than just showing up and rolling out the balls at 3:00 and saying, "All right, let's have some good practice." Freaking up downs, and let's do some shell drill, and let's run 5-on-0 offense. No, you actually have to prepare, and you have to watch film on your opponents, including nobody you, or you'll get your ass beat because everybody else is doing that. And yeah, it's hilarious to watch him suck. I'm not gonna lie.
It's even funnier for me. Oh shit! Sorry, Cap.
I really hope that Michigan Tech embraces the Nobody You moniker. I want to see Nobody You T-shirts at their next game.
I'll buy one.
They should do the reverse Baylor. Like, we don't pay players. Nobody You. I was going to say, it's even funnier. The Green Bay situation is even funnier for me because when I went to school at Division II, Florida Southern, and we won the national championship, our coach took the job at Green Bay. Link Darner went up there for a couple of years, and they were horrible under him. And there were a couple of people I saw that were like, at least we know that the Green Bay program can't get any worse than this. Well, be careful what you wish for.
Based off of what? I could see it getting a lot worse as long as he's there. So, yeah, the kid tweeting Merry Christmas from Nobody You was absolutely fantastic. But let's get into some real games, guys, because they're tipping off here shortly. Let's go over to CBS Sports Network, 6:30 Eastern. Creighton, Georgetown, Big East opener for both teams. Creighton's up to a 4.5-point favorite. Fade the CLV. Give me the Hoyas to be live here at home. I think they win the game outright. I don't trust Creighton on the road to be laying points. So yeah, give me the Hoyas here and Ed Cooley to really get their first big win, to be honest, of the Cooley era in Big East play, I guess.
I think I'm going to have to agree with you here, Mac. I said this last night. I see, Kalkbrenner is kind of like Hunter Dickinson too. Like, against guys that aren't that good, he looks awesome. And against anybody that can kind of bang bodies with him, he's a bitch. It's like it's the craziest differential in how he performs. And then with Pop Isaacs being out, that really hurts them. I mean, I know there are some games where he will just jack up shots, but there's a few of those games where he's awesome and they're going in, and it's kind of hard to replace. I'll take Georgetown. I guess you could say Capital One has a home court advantage because I don't know, maybe they get there earlier because they know the traffic situation and the other team gets stuck in traffic or something like that. But give me the points, please. I don't know if I can get all the way on the money line with you, Mac, but by the end of the show, I might be.
Driving the Long Island Sharks bus, are they?
The Sharks are favored now. CLV Sharks.
That's awesome. The line is telling you, I feel like 2 weeks ago this line would have been 8 points, 7 points, something like that. The fact that it's only 4.5, I think, is really telling as to what's going to happen here tonight. I got a co-sign with Troy. I don't know that I can get on the money line, but I definitely think this is going to be a one-possession game. If that's the case, give me the points. Let's go.
All right, so we all agree on the Hoyas, baby. There you go, Clark. And shout out to the chat. You guys are alive and well. Throw a couple games in there. I know we don't have our little ticker on the side here, but we're going to get to as many games as we can over the next 45 minutes. Next up here on this beautiful Wednesday night slate, I forgot what day it was. Let's go over to the other game. Actually, this one's tipping off at 7 o'clock. The other Big East game, Xavier, Yukon laying 13.5. Shop around. I took Xavier. I think Yukon's played in 3 fucking hard-ass games. Now they're coming back home. It's actually not in stores. This game's in Hartford. Xavier off the tough loss on Saturday. I think the Musketeers keep it within this number. I think Yukon wins by 10 in what I think will be a hard-fought game.
Have we decided that Yukon is? Have people decided that Yukon is fixed? They looked really broken. For the first 3-4 weeks of the season, I don't think you fix it over the course of a couple weeks. I think it's going to take a bit more time for them to be repaired. I don't like their roster still. They figured a few things out, but I don't think they figured everything out. Give me Xavier off the loss plus the 13. I think they're going to get up for this game. They're a tough team. They're not going to get pushed around by Yukon. Let's go. Yeah,
Fremantle is out. What's Sampson's status? I know he got banged up the other day. Is he available tonight?
That's a good question.
There's so many games. Sampson.
No, he's out too.
Yeah, so I mean, you got both bigs out. Yeah,
I feel like Fremantle means way more to Xavier.
Agree.
I don't think Yukon was broken. That's the answer. I think it's the typical Yukon MTE and preseason tournaments, and then as soon as those end, things kind of flip-flop.
They were dropping games to teams they shouldn't drop games to, though.
I mean, very true. This is also, I think, it's a pretty beefy number. I don't know if I can get behind laying the super beef, but I will. I'll lay it with Yukon.
Lay with chalk.
She said.
There you go.
Play chalk.
Right, let's get over and pay ourselves SGPN promo code annual college football challenge. Pick sides, totals every game with the chance to win $1,000, baby. Get on over there, free to enter. Just go over to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/CFP. That is the sportsgamblingpodcast.com/CFP. And make sure you get off your lazy ass and subscribe, or we won't be on the show here in 13 days, and you guys will have to pay for your pick. So enjoy that. So get on over there. It's free. I remind you it's free. And check out the picks page as well. Just looking along. Hey, we're at 14-2. We're 800 away. We're getting closer and closer. I know how many people watch this show, and it does not reflect the subscribers. So get on over there and subscribe today. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, and the promo code there is TCESGPN. Cap, I'll let you lead it off, Mr. Daily Article. We did hit ours on Monday, gentlemen, so good job. Let's hit another one. Let's hit a banger here.
All right. My first play. I'm taking you to Michigan and Oklahoma. Oklahoma gives up a bunch of points, and they're not very good at grabbing rebounds. You know who's really good at that? Vladislav Golden. I like Golden to go higher than 20.5 points and rebounds against Oklahoma.
Okay. Troy?
I see one that seems like it should be pretty solid in Memphis UVA. I'll take Tyrese Hunter higher than 3.5 rebounds. Just significantly more athletic. Anybody on Memphis can get a rebound over anybody on UVA.
Who'd you say you were going with?
Tyrese Hunter.
Hunter higher on rebounds. And how many rebounds was it for Hunter?
3.5.
3.5. All right. Higher 3.5 rebounds for Tyrese Hunter. I was laughing at Clark's comment in the chat. Back to Cap. Where are we going? Leg 3.
Okay, leg 3. I'll take you to Memphis at Virginia. Give me Isaac McNeely to go higher than 0.5 steals. He's cleared the number in 7 out of 10 games. Especially at home. At home, he's averaging 1.6 steals per game. This number is way too low. He's going to grab at least one. Let's go higher. McNeely steals 0.5.
Higher. All right, baby. Let's get over there. And Troy, do you have a final leg you want to give out on this?
I mean, I'll just.
Beef you can get behind.
There is some super beef that I can get behind and maybe digest later. I'll go Ryan Nembhard again, higher than 10.5 assists against Nichols.
You really are trade shocking.
Higher than 10.5?
Yeah, he'll crush that.
All right.
I got made fun of for taking higher than Giannis 15 rebounds last night. What are you talking about?
Get on over there, Underdog Fantasy, baby. Promo code TCESGPN. Vlad Golden, higher, 20.5 points and rebounds. Hunter, higher, 3.5 rebounds. McNeely, higher, half a steal. And Nembhard, higher than 10.5 assists. That is the Underdog Fantasy promo code TCESGPN. We are also brought to you by Rebet, available in 45 states. Download the Rebet app in the App Store and use that promo code SGPN for a 100% deposit match up to $100. Promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by MyBookie.ag. Get on over there. We all like Georgetown, so get on over there. Place it 9 minutes ago. Hit MyBookie.ag, promo code SGPN for a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus a $10 casino chip. That's MyBookie.ag, promo code SGPN. And last but not least, we're brought to you by Rhythm. Start crushing college hoops, college football, and NFL with Rhythm. Get your 7-day free trial today by going over to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That is the sportsgamblingpodcast.com/RITHMM today. All righty, let's say in the Commonwealth of Virginia, and this line is coming down. Memphis, Virginia. Memphis only laying 3.5 now, 5.5 last night. Do we have an injury for Memphis? Did somebody not dressed?
I have no clue.
Neither do I.
I can't even look at the splits on Super Public DraftKings because it's a Virginia game, so they don't even list it.
I can tell you, I got the VSiNs pulled up.
Yeah, I don't even know why I just pulled my phone up to check. I'm an idiot.
This is very, 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 very public.
Why is this number coming down?
80% of tickets, 80% or 75% of money on the Memphis Tigers. Me and Beanick have a battle here. Virginia's winning this game outright. This is the penny shit to bed spot. Give me the Wahoos at home. Get it done over Memphis, who's always up and down. Let's go. Back-to-back roads, but off at overtime, emotional win.
Yeah. This game is.
I don't care. Can I say that? The sign can't stop me because I can't read Memphis minus 3.5.
Good luck. I tell you, Virginia's winning this game.
They might. I just can't. I can't ever bet on UVA. Ever since I hit UMBC money line in the first round, I don't think I've ever made a bet on UVA. And also, I'm not allowed to because I'm in Virginia.
Fair enough. I like this a lot better last night when the line was way higher in Virginia. And I'll still take it at plus 3.5. Again, tough road spot for Memphis, and this is going to be an ugly game. I don't think Memphis does well in ugly games. Let's go with UVA to cover the 3.5.
Wahoo wah, baby, let's go. Troy's on Memphis. Just looking at a couple other TMZ games here tonight. Let's go over to.
This guy Wags told me to get an offshore. Wait until you see my Little League World Series bets when the summer rolls around. Yes, we do bet the Little League World Series. I will bet on 12-year-olds before I bet on UVA.
Let's go over to, speaking of offshore, let's go over to New Mexico and VCU here. Lines come up to 3.5. Games at the pit. I love the Lobos here. I think it's VCU's first true road spot. I think New Mexico runs them out of the gym. Off a loss at the pit too.
Nobody walks into the pit and comes out with a dub.
Yeah.
This is I would consider outlining this up to I'd go maybe 6, 7. Why not? Maybe double take it up to 9 maybe. Yeah,
I feel like the pit's been weak this year.
Pitt not weak.
Pitt was weak for New Mexico State. Pitt's been all right the other games.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a system play to not fade the Pitt, but I was just picking at, Pitt hasn't been as strong as it has recently, but maybe this is the galvanizing game. maybe the Pitt comes in clutch here.
So you're going New Mexico?
Yeah, I'll go with New Mexico.
Okay.
I'm an alt line this one.
Oh, all right. Let's go.
Pleaser.
What about Sanford going to Arizona? Is this where Arizona gets right and smashes Sanford? They're like 19.5. I'll lay it. I laid it on the show last night. I think we finally get a good performance for Arizona. They make some shots in that building, and they get right against Sanford. A lot of possessions in this game because both teams want to play super, super fast.
Yeah, they both want to run. Let's see, Arizona. I mean, they're off to bad loss to UCLA. They just smashed Southern Utah. I feel like Sanford's way better than Southern Utah. Yeah, 19 sounds about right for this one. Yeah, I could. I don't think it's going to be like ridiculous like they did against Southern Utah, but I think they could get win by at least 20-25. Why not?
Let's do it.
Sanford only an 8-point loss on the road at Michigan State. What do we think a tough job of like Michigan State and Arizona would be? I feel like it could be a kind of a competitive game.
It would be a very competitive game.
19's too much. 15 or 17.
I feel okay with it.
Yeah, David, our U of A boots on the ground guy says U of A wins by 17. David, give me an exact score prediction and I will bet it.
Oh, he's out on his team.
Good. That's the most realistic ones we need are the fans that have given up. That's reality. That's the clarity of losing.
Just quit on life, everybody. Quit on life.
Yeah, don't I got somebody wrote some advice the other day I saw that was like, don't KYS, but it won't get any better. Just don't completely quit, but it's not going to get any better. Just FYI.
Wow.
All right, so you're taking the points, Troy?
Yeah, I'll take the points here.
What do you guys want to do in Butler, Marquette? I took the points with Butler. Butler's a team that plays up to the competition, then they play down to their competition. They have won in that building before. 14 too much. Marquette wins by 8.
Butler has really bad guard play. And Marquette has fantastic guard play.
I hate back and Shaka, though, is a big favorite, though, man.
I could see against this Butler team, I'm okay with it. They've looked like trash. They've been trash on home, and now they're going to Marquette. And correct me if Marquette's off the loss, are they not?
They are off a loss. They're like 14.
Marquette smashes. They're going to smash this team. This Butler team is a mess. I'm fading them until I see a pulse.
Okay.
There was a dog barking in the background, though. I did hear a dog barking in the background. Is that is dog trying to tell us something here?
Yeah, he's trying to tell you not to bet on not to bet on Butler.
Yeah, he's not a bulldog, right?
No, far from a bulldog. Yapper.
All right, I'll lay it.
All right, Troy's laying it.
I think Butler sucks.
Alabama,
North not sucks, just stinks.
You got to take the dog in this one. Alabama, North Dakota. The game's in North Dakota. They're like 25. No.
This game is hilarious.
Dude, I went through their gauntlet that they're coming off of. They're going to go through the mud. They're not going to get up to play freaking North Dakota in North Dakota. Those Bama boys. Hell no. All over North Dakota. They just played Creighton, Carolina, Oregon, Rutgers, Houston, Illinois, Purdue. They're not getting up for this one.
I just love the idea of Alabama like flying into North Dakota like 5 minutes before tip off and flying out like literally like before the final buzzer sounds.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, give me North Dakota plus. This is the weirdest road spot. Give me North Dakota plus 25. Let's go.
Troy, what are you doing?
This team lost by 16 to Sela. They lost 79-67 to Bethune-Cookman.
Super team
assemble.
That's true. We do have to think about the Bethune-Cookman super team angle. Again, this one's beefier than super beef. I don't think this was one that I'm not going to get behind. I will take the points here, but I don't think I'm going to bet this. Alabama could show up 5 minutes before tip and still somehow cover this.
They ain't good. They're not going to be ready to play tonight. I love this one personally. Give me North Dakota. What are they on the money line? No, they ain't
Plus
win.
2,000.
Does sorry, I was putting the last couple of bets in. Does Oklahoma get the first loss to them by Michigan tonight? I think so. I lay it with 3.5 with Michigan. I took it at 2.5 last night. I still like it at 3.5. I think this is the one Oklahoma loses. I think the size of Michigan can wear down Oklahoma here. Troy, what about you?
I just see the 0 in the Oklahoma record and what happened starting last night. It seems like it's time for the undefeated to start getting picked off, right? This one also seems kind of telling. It's in a neutral site and it's still 3.5 for Michigan. I'll lay it as an Oklahoma fan.
We've got the team with the higher number next to their name getting points.
System.
What does that tell you? Yep. I think Michigan's going to fuck them up. I wouldn't outline it, but I'm definitely laying it with Michigan. I love the spot for them. In my underdog play, I had Golden. I think he goes off in this game. Yeah, too much size in that Michigan roster. They're just going to wear them down. I dig it. Lay it with Michigan. Let's go.
Michigan, go blue. Next up on the games I have, let's go over to the Apple Cup on the hardwood. Wazoo taking on Washington. This line has stayed at 3 all day. I like Washington, Danny Sprinkle, home spot, to finally get it right and beat Wazoo. I think the line's telling here.
This is a little Wazoo athletic department tragic magic right now. They can't figure out anything that's going on. Football coach leaving. Everyone's shitting on them. Sacramento State's raising $50 million in NIL in a few days to try to get in the conference. 1 game bump here. Rivalry. I'll take the points with the Cougs. I do love me some Cougars. Nothing like a nice, developed, older woman.
Some super beef to get behind. What can I say?
Some super beef and some Cougs. Oh, what a combo.
Okay. I can't stand this Washington team. We just watched them suck against a bad USC team. At home, I believe. I believe that game was at home.
Yep.
Yeah, it was at the Edmondson Pavilion. I'll take the 3. I'll take the 3 in Washington State. Sprinkle the money line. I hate this Washington team.
I'm not a fan either, but I think the line's selling. I think this is the spot that they get going here. Let's get into the chat here. A couple games starred. Central Connecticut, Fairfield. I like Fairfield. They're a short home dog here. Only catch them 1, so I mean, what, plus 100 on the money line? I like Fairfield over the other Blue Devils. Troy?
I would play the Fairfield money line.
Yeah, that's the play. I think this line is daring you to take Central Connecticut. So give me Fairfield.
Truth.
I don't accept the dare books. No, thank you.
I do not accept the dare. Truth.
The stinky game. Temple laying 1.5 against Davidson. Give me Davidson. No bet. I hate betting fucking.
Yeah. It's Temple at home.
Mm-hmm.
I'll lay the 1.5. Give me the home team.
Give you the home team? Okay.
Yeah.
Troy?
I don't want to bet this one.
Longwood? You want to lay some wood here? Longwood is going to Campbell laying 3. I think it's a good spot for the Lancers to bounce back nicely here. How about you, Troy?
Gonna fade the Camels here at home. Yeah, I think Longwood is just a significantly better basketball team than the Camels, so I don't have a problem laying the road favorite.
Yeah, and it's one possession. Longwood wins by 4. They cover. Yeah, cosign.
App State, Louisiana. This one reeks. Louisiana's been awful, but they're only getting 2 at home. Louisiana outright over App State.
That's the play. Why would this line be so short? If they didn't know, if the books didn't spell something here.
It's a good season. Sun Belt opener.
Yeah. This again, the line's daring you to take Appalachian State. Whenever the line does that, do not accept the dare, my friends. Louisiana, just money line it. They're going to win outright.
Yep, that's my play. Raging Cajuns on the money line. I will take the truth. Yeah, why is the 2-9 team? We've got a bunch of road favorites on today's slate, and then there's a couple of not really deserving home teams that are still favorite. I'll take a hint.
Love it. South Carolina Upstate and South Carolina State just tipped. They literally just tipped 4-0 South Carolina State.
What
The
about,
Marymount. Go ahead.
I was going to say, what do you guys think? Hospital's getting 13.5 against Northern Kentucky.
Lay
They have
it.
some people that are banged up.
Lay it.
This is a non-system play, right? The Hospital, and if they had played at noon, General Hospital in the afternoon,
Yeah,
worth it. But I think this is a lay, right?
You know what they say about fading the hospital? You fade the hospital, you get sick. Give me Detroit Mercy plus. Give me the Detroit Mercy plus the 13. They're okay. Is Detroit Mercy as bad as they were last year?
No.
Okay. Is Northern Kentucky as good as they were last year?
No, but the Hospital's overachieved. You're sounding like Noah.
That's hurt. Well, first off, I'm awake, so
Noah's getting a BJ in the LeBaron right now. He's the one laughing. At the end of the day, we're just sitting here talking to the chat, and Noah's actually enjoying life.
Probably is.
Over there,
I'm taking the Hospital plus the 13. I think again, conference game. They're gonna play tough here. They're gonna cover this.
I did tease this one to 19.5.
Okay. Loyola Marymount versus Santa Barbara. Loyola Marymount's laying 3. I took the dog. I think Santa Barbara wins outright.
It's really not a bad angle.
I think Santa Barbara's the better roster this year, aren't they? Why would Loyola be late?
They've been inconsistent though. I will say that.
You know, it's in the 10 o'clock window. Let's have some fun. Let's take Santa Barbara money line.
Yeah, let's take them outright. Let's put that in our parlay.
Okay. Another one that I think is live. I think Richmond's going to go to Bill and Mary tonight and win. Give me the Spiders to get it done against the Tribe, just up the road from me.
Richmond's been kind of bad though.
Yeah,
they
were really bad early, but they've been playing better.
Is this the turn the tide game? Because I would just at first glance, I would be on Bill and Mary. Probably not betting this game, but I would think you take Bill and Mary here just because of how Richmond's played. But I can't say that I've had too many eyes on them their last two or three games.
Let's see, Bill and Mary just beat the crap out of VA Lynchburg, lost to Old Dominion on the road, lost to App State on the road, got blown out by NC State, beat up on Georgia Southern. Richmond, what have they been up to?
I mean, who's Bill and Mary to be laying this number?
It's 3 points, is it not?
I mean, they shouldn't be laying points here. I think they're just giving them. They're just we've gone too far on the hatred for Richmond.
Yeah, Richmond just played Belmont really tough. Only lost by 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see the case there. Yeah, I'd take the 3. I don't know if I have the balls to play the money line. It's 3 points. So why not? They could win outright. Why not?
Why not? You only live once, Cap.
I agree.
Next up, Portland. This game's in the late window. Portland is playing Bakersfield. Bakersfield's laying 1. Give me the dog. Give me Portland here.
I want this pilot. It's a matter of national security.
With fucking Bakersfield on the road? What?
Yeah, why would CISA be laying points? Again, this is the truth or dare line. I'll go truth with Portland. Line makes no sense. So you take Portland, but just money line. Don't even fool with the +1.
Roadrunners are fast. Planes are faster.
Depends on the plane, but yes.
I mean, it actually depends on the Roadrunner because if it's the cartoon one, that's the only argument you have. If it's not a cartoon Roadrunner, then you're probably, maybe the Wright brothers plane gets outran by a Roadrunner.
Plymouth Roadrunners are usually pretty quick.
I'll go pilots outright.
I want a pilot. Let's lay it with Houston. What do you guys say?
Toledo under 56.5 team total.
It's probably a good
Lay
bet.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Lay it. What's the first half? I think I saw the first half line was like 28.
Is it in the 20s? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like 28 and a half,
Probably.
something like that. They don't even. I saw Underdog didn't even have offers on the Houston players past like their first half numbers.
That's funny.
Pussies.
First half is under 25 and a half.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, let's lay it with Houston though.
Yeah.
I like that. I like Manhattan outright tonight. I think Manhattan's a live little short dog. This line's come down to 2 at Wagner. I think I've liked taking Manhattan under Gallagher as a dog this year. So yeah, I think they go into Wagner and get a big win.
Correct number here is the under 127.
Okay.
Yeah,
Troy,
under
you got anything
127 and a half in this game is the thing that
What-
stuck out to me.
Yeah, what's the Wagner team total? Bum ass team.
I will take
Wagner
Manhattan outright in this one too.
Wagner team total at 64 and a half. I'm definitely on the game total under. I'm probably going to bet the Wagner team total under. That's a poverty offense.
One of my favorite 3 bets of the night is Bradley at home against San Francisco. Great spot, catching the Dons off the big Loyola Chicago win. Bradley at the Carver Center is pretty unbeatable, just like New Mexico. All over them tonight. What say you?
Got Bradley coming off the loss to Santa Clara at home. Love this. This is a fantastic spot for them. My guess is the public side is going to be San Francisco because of a bit more of a name brand. Yeah, what's the line in this game? Do you mind me ask?
1.5, right?
Yeah, Bradley's laying 1.5.
Lay it. They're going to win by 5.
Cosign.
Yeah, I think Bradley wins this game by more than a 1.5. I think we see a bit of a kind of a back and forth. I don't know if anybody will ever pull away too big in this game, but I think Bradley probably wins by 2 or 3 possessions.
I think it's safe. Yeah.
Virgil wants to know about Northeastern UMass. Phoenix gonna eat shit on this play tonight. UMass is gonna fuck Northeastern up. All I need to do is
I would lay with UMass.
all we need to do is make a couple jump shots. They made a couple against the D2 the other day. They're gonna make them tonight. And Northeastern's a fade on the road.
Okay. This game total makes no sense to me. It's 148 and a half. That's ambitious for both of these teams.
You know what that means? They're gonna make some shots.
I mean, means bet the over, does it?
It means UMass is finally gonna break out and make a couple jump shots tonight.
Mac, I think I think the world of you is a situational capper. I think the world of you is a colleague at SGPN. But I got to ride with Beanick on this one. Until I see UMass have a pulse, I'm gonna fade. I apologize. Give me Northeastern plus the 3. I ride with Beanick in the LeBaron while he's getting a blowjob.
It was good knowing you, Cap. We'll see you next year. Yes, Vermont was one of my top 3 as well. Vermont rolls tonight, big. What are they? -4.5 now? They're gonna fuck up Miami of Ohio.
I got -5 over here.
Yeah, smash.
Yeah, I'm not going to take points with Miami of Ohio on the road here. I probably won't bet this game, but it does feel like Vermont's the right side. Vermont hasn't been good enough for me to constantly bet on them right now. Got to show me a little bit.
Vermont team totals at 67.5. That's how they've been doing. Now they went higher. They crossed the number against Northeastern. Barely scored 78 against Plattsburgh State. Not even Pittsburgh State.
Beautiful.
78 against Buffalo. I'd consider going higher on the Vermont team total if you think they're going to smash here. I like it.
We already went over Portland Bakersfield. Do we have any other ones in the chat? Keith, we all took New Mexico, Vermont. I think that's it. So let's get over to our favorite plays of the night, and we'll give out a parlay to end it. Troy, what's your lock tonight?
St. Joe's minus 13.5 against American University.
Ooh, what's your angle on that?
American University is not as good as St. Joe's.
Okay, because Colby locked up American. I told him I thought it was a trap. I'm with you. I think everybody, it's a trappy number.
I also felt like I was gonna see like 16.5, and when I saw the 13.5, I just impulsively was like, I want that.
Let's go. I like it.
Oh, three guys down for St. Joe's is what Trevor's saying.
Yeah.
One game bump.
Fair enough.
I do love bumps and Cougars.
That's some beef to get behind.
Minus 12. We'll take the minus 12 then.
Cap,
where are you going for your favorite?
Michigan -4. I bet it at 3.5 last night. I still like it at -4. They're gonna wreck Oklahoma. Let's go. Let's get this dub.
I like that one as well. Everybody gets laid at the pit. New Mexico is my favorite play of the night. Vermont's up there. But yeah. Costco, yes, I'm on St. Louis. That was one of my ones last night. I think you're getting a good spot there with old Robbie Avila and company. So,
I mean, I really like North Dakota plus 24.5 too. Just
now you're talking my language.
Putting that out there. Just throwing that out there.
Here, how about an all home team like short parlay of just threw a nice little 13-legger together over here. Look at that. Look at offshore to get some of these short ones involved. Virginia's in there. Let's go Wahoos. Let's go our dog parlay of the night.
Fairfield.
I mean, yeah, we can throw them in there.
Yeah.
We got 40 games. You got to throw something in bigger than that.
I was gonna say Fairfield and Manhattan. They're both plus 1.5.
I mean, we could throw 2. I like that. We could throw 2 in there for you. That way you can get a little bit more juice because those 2 together will be nice. Here, let me do it on the computer. That way I can search.
Okay.
But if I'm scrolling on my phone, it might take a fucking hour and a half. All right, Manhattan and then Fairfield together is plus 340. So you get a nice juicy dog that way. Cap, where do you want to go for yours?
I'm thinking. Don't want to do that. I'm thinking. Give me Wazoo.
Okay.
Plus 130.
Easy. Wahoos. Penny goes down again. It's a favorite. Give me Virginia at home to pull off a miracle like they always do on that court. And Memphis has got both Mississippis on deck, and they're off the overtime crazy win. This is a great fade spot on a back-to-back road. Virginia wins outright. 22-1. Wazoo, Manhattan, Fairfield, and Virginia. We got a home dog, and then 2 home dogs, and then we got 2 road teams here. So let's go, baby. Get on over there. Be back tonight. Thursday's slate. There's a good amount of games, so make sure you guys check out the preview pick show tonight. Colby, myself, and Noah Beanick. If him and Sally are done in that LeBaron. So get on over there. And let's check in on the updated numbers. So I did see we get a couple subscribers that came through. 14,201, so 14,203. So we are less than 800 away from 15K, but only 13 days remaining. Reminder, the show's canceled if we do not get to 15K. So get off your lazy ass and subscribe today, or you're going to have to start paying for picks. That's all I got tonight, guys. Troy, appreciate you hopping on. I know you're not feeling the best, so get some rest and get ready to rock and roll with some games tonight. Quick score update around the nation. We got Georgetown's up early. They're up 14-13 on Michael Crichton and company. The 6 o'clock, 6:30 games are tipped off. Binghamton, oh, man, this is going to be sweaty. 7.5.
Yes, it is.
With
oh, shit.
Hospital. I got 7.5 with Mercyhurst. They're down 6.
Same.
They're at the free throw line with 35 seconds. The Graveyard is just the greatest institution ever. They're tied with Loyola at the half, getting 13.5. Upstate slow start against South Carolina State, 18-6. Fair Dick is going into LaSalle. They're up 5 early, so dogs are barking all over the board. Game's tipping off here in 10 minutes. See everybody later tonight. He is at Cannabis Capper. He's at Troy Tuning. I'm at Moneyline_Mac. We are the College Basketball Experience. See you later tonight, and we are out of here.